Okay, howdy and welcome. Tom Zort, the Rogue Attraction here. There's a lot to process with this, and this is sort of a helpful, informative stream for those out there that are not pass holders, that might be traveling and might think about more than one trip in a year. So I see we have some people popping in. We have Theme Park Casual, who they're gonna have the Magic Keys back for sale soon over there. We got the Beam Pad. How you doing, Beam Pad? Love seeing you here. Sarah, hey, how you doing? I know you're planning a trip soon, so this should actually help you out a bit too. Oh, yeah, theme park. I think theme park beat you, the Beam Pad. So the news that came out over last weekend. Oh, what's up, Doug? Yes, Tom. So the news that came out, and everyone's saying hi to everyone. The news that came out last weekend, and which was followed by news pretty much today, is Disney's in dire straits, kind of, right? And so they want to kind of get more influx of potential cash while still keeping. Hey, what's up, the common nerd? How you doing? And we have rolling chairs in here. How you doing too? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Oh, you're going to see Mario movie again? First time? Go, hey, have fun watching. It's an awesome movie. Enjoy. So Disney is basically doing what I've been saying they would do when they were in dire straits or worry of cash flow, which was turn on a faucet they can always turn on. The annual passes. Now, my family, first time, enjoy Rolling Chairs. It's an awesome movie. Enjoy. My family always had annual passes, so that was the way we did things. But prices have gone up over the years, and kind of want to break down the options in Central Florida. I also have a breakdown of the Disneyland Magic Keys, and then we'll go over some competitive offerings in the Orlando area. I do not have California's up for the other parks. I know there's a SeaWorld in San Diego, I believe, and they have Magic Mountain and a bunch of other parks over there, and Universal Hollywood. But this is mainly focusing on Florida, but we are going to bring Disneyland's up just to show the major price disparity between Magic Keys and Walt Disney World annual passes. So I have the basically an announcement here from Disney themselves, which is the magic is calling. What magic there left is. Now I will admit I'm a sorcerer pass holder, which is the second from the top. It's the DVC pass, as it used to be called, or the gold pass. And we're going to go break down some of these prices. Like I said, we're starting with Walt Disney World, then we'll go to Disneyland, and then we'll break down the competitors here in Florida and show you how the value can change based on what you want to do. Now, again, this is all starting April 20th. If you're not a Vacation Club member, truth be told, I was given a little inside info. The source told me the 17th, but hey, he was close enough. So this is going to basically break down into there are 3 options for Florida residents, or 1 option for a Vacation Club. So you have the Pixie Dives Pass, which most of you in here, if you're not a Florida local, will not be able to purchase, which is the cheapest option with also the most restrictions. I call this the retiree pass or the grandparent pass. So you live in Florida, you're a retiree, you're a grandparent, you're going to meet the kids during a trip sometime in the year. You don't go all that often. It's the cheapest option at around $400, and you do have the option as a resident to pay that monthly. What's up, Nagnall? How you doing? See you popping in. And Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington. How you doing? So this option, if you're a Florida resident, you have this option. I wish it was available for everyone, like Universal and SeaWorld has the options for all of their passes available for everyone. I don't know why Disney does it this way, but it is the cheapest option for an annual pass if you're a Florida resident. Then you have the Pirate Pass, which is, again, only Florida residents only. This is the one I would recommend to most Florida residents. It's $749. The renewal price is around $600, I believe, and you get weekends back, which the Pixie Pass does not have weekends, and you get some holidays off, but overall, it's a very good value. You still have time in the summer. The blockout days are a lot less than the Pixie Pass, and the price is very competitive, I think, and it also has a good renewal price. Now, my renewal price for my pass, which is the Sorcerer Pass, was around $700. So the renewal price is a lot cheaper than your initial purchase price. So I want everyone to understand that. Yeah, I preferred the gold. It was weird last time though, because you had like the Epcot After 4 pass, which was only $70 for the year. Then you had there were. It's not good naming. It's too long too. I still call mine the gold pass. I don't call it a sorcerer pass. Like there's too many words. But the sorcerer pass is probably so you can be vacation club member for Florida resident. I do have this as someone who makes content and someone who has vacation club. The most amount of time I can go. You're only missing 2 weeks about in terms of the year. So what's up, Zombie Box Reviews? I see you popping in here. Hello. You only miss about 2 weeks or so. You get Christmas. You can't go Christmas, and you can't go Thanksgiving. But besides that, you have full reign in terms of park going. Like I said, mine cost me $700, and my renewal will still be that, I believe, when I renew. So you're sort of incentivized to renew. And this is the pass most out of state will have to deal with, and that is the Incredipass. Now, that's $1,400, probably 15 something with tax, and $100 a month with a monthly payment, which you can only do in state. So don't think that monthly payment Pirate Pass is the counterfeit pass. Pirate Pass isn't a bad value. It is not a bad value. I would, if you are currently have a Pixie Pass and you're eligible to upgrade, I would consider doing that just to get the weekends, because Pixie Pass does not have weekends. So a lot of people that work or don't have work from home or able to set their own schedule, being able to go on the weekends is a big need, especially for a theme park person. So I would say getting the Pirate Pass, if you have a Pixie Pass, is a good idea. So that's the basic breakdown. The Incredipass you have every day available. So you're basically paying $500-ish to go for 2 weeks in Christmas. So that's why I would recommend the Sorcerer Pass to Florida residents for DVC versus the Incredipass. I could have the Incredipass. And at the point in time when it used to be the Deluxe Pass, Deluxe Pass, prior to the, Pandy, that was actually $600. So it has gone up way in price. Now, you might think this looks bad, but I think theme park will agree Disneyland's pricing is worse. So we're going to switch over to Disneyland's. I could not bring up the direct website because I don't know if all of the passes are going to be available. And I'm going to zoom this in so you guys can break down these prices. Because already you are looking at a decent increase in comparison to Disney World. Of course, it's color. Oh God, man, Zombie Box, ouch. Of course it's counterfeit. He purchased it from Amber. Yeah. So this is where I say Disneyland has. So I want to break this down just to Disney parks for a second. So Disney World, you get 4 parks for that. Let's say the top tier pass. So with tax, $1,500. You get 4 theme parks you can go to, right? Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, right? The Inspire key. Oh, so the level that most people would want to get interesting because I think the Enchant Key is the one most people are looking. I always thought the Enchant Key was the one that people wanted. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter today that tomorrow the Disneyland ones are going to go back on sale. I'm assuming Disney wants to have a good media day, hoping that people will go and. So I'm not as versed on the Disneyland passes. There was one year that I actually had the premier passport, which was both coasts, and we never ended up going into Disneyland. Enchanted's the best value for those who don't go 2 to 3 times a week. Okay. I would imagine so. So we're going to look at the Enchant. We're going to look at the break it down the same way. We'll start with the cheapest, the Imagine Key. Since we started with the Pixie Dust Pass also. Oddly enough, that's only available to certain residents. So you have a zip code requirement for this. I'm guessing this used to be like a SoCal key pass originally. You have 2 park reservations that hold at the time. Ouchie. 10% off. Dude, theme park, only 10% off merch? Dude, you Cali people are getting it rough. Now, I do want it noted that all Disney World annual passes have the same discount. So no matter what Disney World annual pass you get the same 20% off on select food and merchandise locations. Ooh, Disneyland, man. What you doing? See if we can zoom this in a little bit more for you guys. Yeah, that's bigger, right? That's better for everyone? Cool. Yes, it is. So 25%. Oh, wow. Oh. You guys don't all get free parking with all your annual passes? Ouch. I'm just saying. Everyone says how great Disneyland is. The annual pass. It's a little bit sus. And 20% off Disney's subject to a limited availability when purchased the day of your visiting entire park using your pass. Okay. So that 20% off Genie Plus, I'm guessing, and theme park, Cali is evil. All right. First of all, your cheapest pass. It's the curse of being able to go to the best theme park ever. All right, theme park casual. I'm just saying, you guys over there, you got your like little chip on your shoulder. You like being the best. Your annual pass is a little bit sus. That's all I'm saying. I do appreciate the 20% off Genie Plus. My question is it not being used as much over there? Because it's selling out over here. Magic Kingdom this week is booked for my annual pass level for pass holders. This whole week's booked. Last week was booked. Like, I had to book my Magic Kingdom days months out. So there must be a spring break still, or people are trying to get on Tron as much as possible. But that's divergent from. So Imagine Key. All right, so you get equal discounts. Wait. So the Enchant Key, which looks like the best value, I agree, at $6.99, 25% off. Still no free parking. 10% off select food beverages, 10% off select merchandise. Okay. Then you go to the Believe Key, which you're getting into. Okay. Now, I don't know the renewal rate for the Believe Key. I don't know if Genie Plus has ever sold out at Disneyland. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. Use Cali people still believe South Cali is great. Oh, man. It has sold out before? Okay. All right. We have Jacob Ironside saying he would go to SeaWorld. I do have a poll rolling and which theme park you would get an annual pass for. Hopefully, by the end of this, it'll help with some of your thought process on everything. Now, I did not plan to do Disneyland originally, but since they are going back for sale and there are people on that coast. Oh, so it's last year on December 27th and 28th at least. All right. So far, Genie Plus has been selling out in all the parks except for Animal Kingdom this entire break. Let me check the poll and see how it's going. Universal's at 62%. I figured it'd be that much. I figured Universal would be taking the lion's share of this, but gotta give competition. So the Believe Key actually looks like the one I would, if I was in Disneyland, I would probably go to. It has the unlimited photo pass part of it, which I like. I have to pay $100 extra a year for that, which would actually make my pass equivalent. And you get more park reservations. I'll give you that. You get 6. But you still don't get free parking. Like, come on. Yes, we are gonna actually, the beam pad. That is actually what's gonna happen right after Disneyland. We are gonna bring up SeaWorld and Universal to show you the price comparisons. So we were just doing Disney World and Disneyland first to do the East Coast, and then we're gonna do Universal Orlando and SeaWorld to show you that you have a better value for your vacation dollar there. Now, we're just gonna finish this last bit on Disneyland. And that brings us up to the highest price with $1,600. At least you get standard theme park parking finally. Excluding wait. Theme park, there's blockout dates for the top tier pass. Wait. So the Inspire Key has blockout dates for parking? What? All right. So you guys might have the original park, but your annual pass is a lot more confusing. But I hopefully get the free downloads. Wait. You can't park, but you can go? Or you have a blockout no matter what on Christmas for the Inspire Key. Interesting. All right. So I do think that it's showing that, I will say this, that Disney World has a little bit better value in terms of the ticket for even the top tier pass, which is the only one you can get out of state. I would say you're looking at about $100 to $200 cheaper. All right, so yeah, Disney World, your top tier pass, you have free reign. There's no worry about parking or anything like that. What's up, JM the Elite Fan? How you doing? So just breaking down between the two parks, if you are someone that's traveling anyway, and you're coming up, and it's the ability right now within this week to purchase annual passes, which will go and close. If you want a Disney one, I'm maybe a little bit biased. I would say Disney World offers a little bit better value and also has more hotel accommodation choices. But if you're a California person, Disneyland's your local park. It seems weird that even the top tier pass, you cannot go Christmas. That seems a little suspect. Don't know what you're doing over there, Disney, but a little suspect. So now that we got the Disney passes out of the way, and this week, you got your decision to make. We're now going to the ones that have been available the entire time. So first, we're going to break down the Universal's passes. Now, I'm not going to do the. So we have a couple of choices here. Now, this is for everyone. This is we're going to start with Universal, which I would say is the most direct competitor in Central Florida to Disney, and also has the closest comparable product. Now, this is the 2-park annual pass. Transparency, I have the Premier Pass. It's $639.99. Now, notice the top tier Universal Pass is already half of the top tier Disney passes. I think this will change. To be completely honest, I think this will change once Epic Universe opens up. I can see that pass now with 3 parks going up. Now, remember, this is the 2-park pass. So if I look at the 3 park, you are going to notice a big jump in price. So you're looking at a little bit closer at $829.99 if you add in Volcano Bay. I'm not a water park person. Also, Volcano Bay has basically public shaming. You have to step on a scale, and the scale tells you whether you can ride or not. So I'm not really into that. But that is, if you want 3 parks for $829.99, I'm assuming once Epic Universe opens up, a 4-park pass, if there would be one, would probably sit around $1,200. That is my guess. I'm putting my stake in my flag. $1,200 is probably going to be the price point when that becomes a thing. So we're going to go back to the 2-park because I think that's the most apt in terms with Disneyland, Disney World. I guess the 3-park would be, but I think most people will probably do the 2-park pass. I'm assuming. I don't think water parks are a big draw. I could be wrong, and answer in the chat if you guys like water parks or not. Water park content is a little tricky. I'm going to tell you that right now because you got things to worry about in terms of water parks or resort pools. All right, so we'll start with the seasonal pass, which is the cheapest option. Now, anyone can get this. And the other thing that Universal offers is you can actually do a flexible payment plan even as out of state. So that's a good plus. So $16 a month would be the payment plan price. There are plenty of blockout dates. And you're kind of missing all of the nice benefits. There's no free parking. You don't get early admission. You don't get discounts. You do get hotel discounts. You don't get a free Halloween Horror Nights ticket. You don't get admissions to special events. And you do got discounts on select theme park and special event tickets. So in terms of my point of view, if this is what you can afford, obviously do what you can afford. That's basically what you have to do. Now, since this is such a cheaper option, my viewpoint, any theme park, if you're a local or if you're traveling, if you're getting an annual pass and you have a car with you, do whatever level has free parking. If it's preferred, if it's regular free parking, do whatever. Water parks are kind of for kids. I can see that, Nagnall. I can see that. So that's my viewpoint. Whatever parking level you have that has any type of free parking, so you're not paying the $50 to $60 a day it is to park, or like anywhere from 30 to 60 at both parks, I believe, then I would do that. So the difference is Disney's pass, whatever level you get, which if you're in state, you have options, but if you're out of state, you have only one, you will automatically have free standard parking. And it's a $20 upcharge for preferred parking at Disney. There's no annual pass that includes preferred parking. So when you look at the benefits, I would say, first of all, if you're a local or if you're planning to travel and you don't want to have to worry, I would at least start at the preferred pass at $439.99 or $22 a month. That would be the minimum stink on the water hall pass. Good point, the beam pad. That's a very good point. So I would start with at least the preferred pass at $440, rounding up, or $22 a month. You do have free parking. You have park-to-park admission. The other 2 passes do not have unlimited park admission because blackout dates apply, so you'd be stuck at one of the parks. You don't have express pass. So Universal, I'm going to say this right now. Universal, if you are planning to go at least in the summertime, and if you're planning to go more than once in the summer, so say you want to go June and you want to get your annual pass, you want to go June and June next year to cut your cost in half. So say you're going to do a ticket package. That express pass after 4 for the extra $200, you could spend that much for one day in the summer on express pass. You could. So the express pass after 4, and I was just at Universal yesterday, and I got like 8 to 10 rides in on express pass from 4 to 9 o'clock. So don't think that you need the whole day express pass. That 4 o'clock time frame, you can get a lot done. You can get a lot done. Like Velocicoaster's express pass line was about 25 minutes or so, or 30 maybe. So it's not bad. I would say maybe you get 2 days and then studio side. We'll see what happens with Epic Universe. Obviously, that'll make things all different. But my personal opinion, I would at least do the preferred pass if you could swing the premier pass, especially if you want to come for Halloween Horror Nights. Also, the free Prime and Valet parking. Come on, how can you beat that? But if you wanted to come during Halloween Horror Nights, you do get one free day for Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights built into that ticket. That's anywhere from an $80 to $120 day there alone for HHN. They have not released what days are the free days right now. So obviously, date may vary, but it's also a nice perk that they throw that in there. It's a nice thing that you have one free day for HHN built into your annual pass price. So that is Universal's passes in a nutshell. I think the fact that anyone can get them, out of state or not, you have the option, and you have the option to pay monthly. The premier pass, right? So many P words. Come on. So the premier pass breaks down to $31 per month, which I don't think is bad at all. So I think that's a nice bonus that you can do monthly payments. That would be my suggestion. Also, though, think about your credit card APRs and all that. Like, I do my monthly payments on my debit to get rid of extra 20% on top. All right. So SeaWorld is the next park that I have to talk about in terms, and then we'll break down what you guys think are the best value. So SeaWorld has 4 tiers of passes also. SeaWorld might actually be the best value in terms of an annual pass for a few very good reasons. Now, the pass I have for SeaWorld is the Gold Pass. The one second from the top. SeaWorld's the only park that gives you guest tickets depending on what level annual pass you have. So anywhere from silver and up, you do actually get free tickets. So that is a good thing, because you could buy one annual pass for a trip and get 4 free tickets, which means you cover your whole family. Get my point there? Instead of spending $80 a person on one day ticket, you could buy one gold pass and cover your family if you have that many kids. Or get a silver pass if it's just the 3 of you. You know what I mean? Like, you could make a savings there. Now, I would personally say the bronze pass is not worth it to me. You don't really get any discounts. You have blockout dates. It's only $180. So I don't think it's that bad in price. I just don't think there's enough benefits. It's only the amount of like a 2-day ticket, I think, in terms of cost. Or $15 a month, $180. I would say at least start at the silver pass because it does include parking. The bronze pass does not. So like I said, make sure you have that free parking included. So that's your first pass to start with, in my opinion, is the silver pass. Now, the silver pass does offer 2 free guest tickets, up to 20% off in-park discounts, free general parking, and you're looking at a $249 price or $20.75 a month. That is not bad. That is severely under the prices of Disney and Universal, and they are third place, so that makes sense. Now, going from the silver, you have my pass level, which is the gold. Enjoy limited entry, no blackout dates. Also, the Silver Pass has no blackout dates. Also, free preferred parking, which is a lifesaver at SeaWorld, because there are times at SeaWorld you have to park at a hotel across the street. So actually being able to park in the proper parking lot is a nice feature. We have 30% off in-park discounts. Again, nice benefit. That includes alcohol. SeaWorld's the only annual park that annual pass discount that includes alcohol. So that's one thing for it's if your families are drinkers or anything like that, or if you're want to take people out, you have a good time, 30% off on alcohol is not bad. It's like I said, it's the only park that has a discount on alcohol. I don't know why. But that's $285, and notice the difference between the bronze, the silver, and gold. You're looking at $40. There's no reason why you shouldn't go gold, unless you really can't afford it. It's a $40 difference, or $2 or $3 a month. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't upgrade and go with that gold pass in terms of the extra 10% off discount, the preferred parking, and the 2 more free tickets, up to 6, or is it 4 free tickets? That's a nice Irish discount. Hey, man, that's the reason why Rolo, Joe, and I like going to SeaWorld so much, man. You get discounts on alcohol. Gotta take it where you can get it. And then you have the top tier pass here, which honestly is a great value in terms you do get 1 free single quick queue per day. It's double the price at around $500, but it includes all the parks. So that's a big difference there. You get included like Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, in like San Diego, SeaWorld in Houston. Like, it includes all of SeaWorld's associated parks, which if you're not a local and you're traveling a lot, and you might want to go to SeaWorld San Diego, you might want to go to Houston or Austin. So, like, if you select that, right, it comes to $498. Oh, so they're increasing the price if you don't choose your parks. Okay. I don't have to choose any of them. It comes with all of them. So that's it. Platinum comes with all the parks, including Sesame Place, Water Country, Busch Gardens, Aquatica, Adventure Island, wherever that is. So the question is, if I do gold. Oh, okay. There's only I didn't know it was that cheap of a thing to add on. So right now I have just SeaWorld at $23. I might upgrade my next time to have Busch Gardens. That's actually not that bad of an upgrade. So I'm gonna do that because I have to go to Busch Gardens with Rolo and Joe and Jay. You do get preferred seating, yeah. So I would say the platinum, if you got the money, is worth it, including parks outside of your state. That's a nice benefit. And 6 free passes. Now the free passes don't have the discounts, but that's why you're there. So overall, like, if you really look at it, let me go back to myself. Overall, if you look at it in terms of like annual pass value, SeaWorld definitely has a big advantage. Disney and Universal both pricey. They're pricey. Disney astronomically so. But then thinking about it, Universal for 2 parks for the premier pass is $640. That's 2 parks. That breaks out to $320 a park, right? About. Okay. Disney World, 4 parks, $1,400. So $350 a park for Disney World, right? For no blockout dates. Disneyland, $1,600. 2 parks. Blockout dates, $800 a park. Yeah, just wanted to let that sink in there. So, in all honesty, the disparity between cost between Universal and Disney, if you break it down per park for Disney World and Universal, they're pretty similar in price. Just saying. I mean, simple math here, but it is pretty similar in price. And the question is, Universal has a big value with the Express Pass, a big value with Halloween Horror Nights, a big value with valet and prime parking included. But it's 2 parks. Coming as a local, I have more variety at Disney World in terms of attractions, in terms of food, in terms of park atmosphere. I cannot go, like, I go to Universal. I do both sides of the parks in one day, right? I can't really park hop between 2 Disney parks besides like Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, but I can do both Universal parks in a day and pretty much get everything done that I want to get done. So I do feel there's a size disparity, and I think once Epic Universe opens up, a lot of that will go away. Now, I do want to leave this open for questions of anyone. If they have any questions about right time to buy an annual pass, how to make the most off of it in terms of money, like, okay, like, do I get it? If I buy an annual pass, is it better than doing a vacation package? By and large, yes. Your ticket cost now is a high part of your trip. No doubt about it. Yeah, the question is, does everyone need to get an annual pass? Here's the thing. You buy an annual pass, you get 30% off your other tickets, possibly. Or 30% off a hotel room stay. So there's a lot of things you have to think about. And there's also ways to mitigate some of those costs. Being a Disney Visa card member gives you a lot of discounts. So you may not need the annual pass because you have the Disney Visa card. But then you have a Disney Visa card. So, but yeah, there is a lot of benefits for each different annual passes. Obviously, since SeaWorld is the underdog, they're giving you the most. I mean, come on. Can you imagine Disney giving 50% off everything? Like, no. The amount of times I go to a park, if I have 50% off everything, that annual pass would pay itself off in 3 weeks. But I digress. There was also other news that happened, which we're going to bring some of that, because there was some park news from Star Wars Celebration. And see if I have that tab ready. One second. Disney. Finding the right. All right. So this was from the Disney Life panel during Star Wars Celebrations. I'm trying to use direct sources, so it's not people can't yell at me. There we go. So Star Tours will set course on new adventures in 2024, which I will say this, that I'm happy about. I'm happy that Star Tours is still being updated and being shown care. It was an original attraction created by George Lucas and Disney Imagineering. So I'm glad that there will be new locations. What they are, I don't know. I have my guess in terms of locations that we will see. I'm expecting Navarro. I'm expecting the fall. Basically anything that showed up on Disney Plus, I'm expecting we're going to see. It'd be nice if we saw Coruscant, since that'll be part of Jedi Survivor, and we finally got the BD-1 droid in Galaxy's Edge, or not Galaxy's. It wasn't in Galaxy's Edge. It was in outside of Galaxy's Edge. I don't understand why, but it was. So I guess BD units don't make it to the sequel trilogy. But I'm kind of happy about this. I don't. It adds more variety to the rides. I can't see how it'd be that off-putting. Do I wish that they had an option for only the original version? Yes, because the trench run is the best part of any scene to ride on. So yeah. But pretty much we are going to be getting some new scenes in the versions of Star Tours, which I think are in every single Disney park, I believe. And the other thing they announced, which isn't a big deal, and we probably all know, what are the past 5 Twinkies and some ho-hos? I think it's that. That's just a little bit of a news update in terms of Disney parks. Now, I'm going to bring up an aspect. If you are interested in getting a Disney Pass, get online early, get on the phone early. This is going to be a quick sale. It is to create a news spike. It is not about being It is not about being nice to the consumer. It's not about being nice to the patrons. It is to create a good news cycle for them. That is my opinion. So theme park. There is a time, at least in Hollywood studios, and I've pinpointed it. I've pinpointed this time. You have 2 time frames, 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. I do not know why, nor do I presume to ask why. You get only original trilogy moments, 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Don't know why. And now it might be between that entire time frame. I have not tested this, but I think there's some weird weird voodoo that when you're in like the original trilogy, like titled at times, like 4, 5, 6, you get original trilogy moments. I was on, and I think I have it recorded as a short or Instagram reel, but I was on Star Tours where it was almost entirely original Star Tours. I got the trench run. I got almost everything exactly like original Star Tours. I know. It was an amazing experience because I missed the original Star Tours. That was my favorite ride. I have gone on that ride when I was a kid 6 or 7 times in a row. Also, because the 90s happened to be when Disney parks weren't that crowded. Just saying. Before the dark times. But yeah, the original Star Tours had so much more charm. Rex had so much more charm than C-3PO. Especially as you see Anthony Daniels like at the cons. I just like he seemed so pompous. Rex was just so much more animated, and it was an in world just Disney character of Rex. Like he did make me think of Johnny Five from Short Circuit, but DJ Rex was Captain Rex. I missed that aspect of Star Tours, and a lot of but that is my opinion. I miss that too. I agree, theme park casual, but I would suggest maybe Disneyland has the same thing for their Star Tours. It's a good thing to look into. Maybe some chattering, but like I said, going back to my statement, this wasn't going to be a super long stream. if you are looking for an annual pass for Disney, if you're watching this later and you are, on the 20th, get online early. Those tickets are going to go. And I think the same thing's going to happen in Disneyland. This is going to be a momentary turning of the faucet on and back off. This is not going to be a long-term sale. There's the same thing they did with Magic Keys last time. They let them out for like a day, if I remember correctly, and then they were gone. It's going to be the same thing here. So if you want it, prepare. If you're a local, I would honestly, if you're local with a Pixie Pass, I would honestly think about going to Disney Springs, to the ticket center there, and seeing on that morning at 9 o'clock, maybe if you can just upgrade. Or go on the 13th. Go this week after the 13th when DVC can buy their passes. Because I would be really worried that the Sorcerer Pass may go out to DVC members and that might just sell out. This is just me thinking, spitballing here. Little tinfoil hat. But as much as people in our communities lament and say Disney is dying, I've been there this past couple of days, and Genie Plus sells out. Lightning Lanes sell out. It's crowded. It is, as much as we think this culture war type stuff is affecting their bottom line, they might be losing things in the media and the movies, but the parks are churning along. And now that they have a new attraction, which is pretty much liked, I know some people are complaining because they can't fit, but I think those who can ride it have enjoyed it. I enjoy it. I think it's a good ride. It's a good addition. It should have been in Epcot, but having Epcot get 2 new coasters, no, actually, that would have been a really good thing for Epcot to have another coaster there on the opposite side, maybe, to spread out the crowds. Could have helped, but Magic Kingdom needed something new. It did. Mine Train is more of a kid's ride. It is very popular, but it's more of a kid's ride. Tron's a little bit more adult, and they needed that. They needed that separation. So, and I do have a Tron merch video dropping tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I am going to start doing these Monday at 5 for a little bit of like a news wrap-up type of stream, little chit-chat, just kind of going over the weeks past. And if anyone has any questions about travels, about hotels, about ticket packages and stuff like that, all that type of stuff in terms of help, that's what this is for, maybe for too. So you can ask away, or you can just rail on Disney. I don't know. It's up to you guys. I will say Universal's Epic Universe is definitely going to be an interesting. Did JT pop in? I don't see JT. Hell, JT. Where's JT? Oh, okay. He did a member message. I can't see this. JT member message for 2 months. Hey man, are you going to do going to more SeaWorld vids? I just noticed it's a member message. StreamYards needs to work that out. Yes, I am going to do more SeaWorld vids, mainly because I just did a short for SeaWorld that did like 2.8 thousand views. So apparently people really enjoy the little animals from SeaWorld. I do have some ride footage recorded from Manta and Mako and something else. Manta, Mako. So I'll try to throw some more ride videos up. But yeah, SeaWorld is a great value. Who am I? Where am I? What's up, JT? How's everything going? Is R2 still controlling Late Night with Cap? I'm guessing. But yeah, SeaWorld is an awesome value. The only thing is SeaWorld, at least at this moment, is not a full day park. It's also a park that with bad weather. There's no interior attractions, really. So if the weather happens, so please plan your travels accordingly. There's not much to do. They will close things down. There's a couple aquariums on the inside, but besides that, you are going to be out of luck. So please Be careful planning. Look at the weather trends. I would do it all the time. Luckily I only had a 2-week gap between my move and the house here, so that wasn't that bad, and I was able to um, go to Disney while while I was waiting. But I'm glad everything's going okay. So mainly, there's going to be a Monday sort of a news stream, I guess. And this was kind of what this was with the annual pass announcements and the little breakdown. The format going forward will be some news topics, some park tips. I have a harder time Monday now getting into the parks just because of life. So that's going to be this Monday at 5 will be a stream with tips and tricks, news, and any questions you guys have. R2 is going to be doing streams for April. Okay, so he's doing it for the whole month. Okay. And I will be putting community questions up for people to ask in the time before. For people to basically ask anything they would want to have covered or talked about. We did break down the major Central Florida theme parks, but there's going to be more oddities coming up. So look forward to that. I do have a park pass tomorrow for Hollywood Studios. Now I will try to stick with the same time for those streams. So I might be trying to stream at like 5 to like 6, 5 to 7 for the park streams from now on, especially as it gets hotter. I kind of like that 3 o'clock time frame, 3 o'clock time frame. Once the summer hits, I'm going to be no bueno. I'm gonna be a roasted porkling. So we're going to try and change up time frames a little bit. I might do some earlier ones. We're going to see what happens once the summer comes and kids are off from school. But 5 o'clock will be the time frame for most of the park streams during the week. Obviously, Saturday will be the earlier streams. And I'm still trying to figure out how to do Universal Resorts. They don't really allow people in them. Like, you have to be staying there. So I'm really confused on how to get to, like, scope them out to, like, share. I'm not going to buy a hotel stay when I don't need one. They're the difference with the DVC ones, like, basically getting them for free. But I want to thank you guys all for hanging out. I hope you have a good week. I know after the weekend's reviewing Princess Bride, I think, tonight. So that's fun. So please check them out. JT's a mod, so if he wants to drop in the after the weekend link, he can. As for that, there's Mario Kart with G&G tonight. Basically, a lot of stuff going on. This Saturday, I have no clue what I'm doing yet. So that is a general concept of I have no clue. But another announcement. I will be getting Jedi Survivor, and I will be streaming that. So that will be maybe on Sundays. I do not know, but I will be streaming Jedi Survivor when I get it overnight, whatever time it is. I will have my capture card set up by then, and I will be streaming Survivor for you guys to watch because I really love Jedi Fallen Order. Like, that seemed like good Star Wars. The story seemed good, and Survivor looks darker, and I'm very interested to see what's going on with the different fighting stances. BD1's got some upgrades, got different. The Beampad, I think I will be doing it here, actually, mainly because I'm monetized here. Oh, no problem, the Common Nerd, no problem. I think I'll be doing it here. It'll be either that, or I might do simulcast on here and Kick, maybe. Here and Kick is getting a lot of people going to Kick. I don't know what's going on, but it's 100% revenue. So, yes, like the Cal Kestis character, I really like. Marin was a good character. It just seems, and it's a 155 gig game. The PC install size is 155 gigs. The last game, Fallen Order, was 50. So in my viewpoint, I have no clue how much more stuff is in this game. We might be looking at like Red Dead Redemption's 2 level of gameplay length if it's that big of a game, because Red Dead Redemption 2 was 150 gigs. So I'm curious. Maybe we're looking at a much larger, longer story. It's been a good number of years. So I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it. Like, the amount of customization they shown. Might be able to get my beard going. Go get Kestis all baldy like. Hopefully, maybe I'll have an option for Salacious Crumb, Zort add-on. I don't think so, though. Yeah, I saw the official install size, and it's like, wow, because it was with the PC requirements. So I don't know if it's optimization issues or whatever it is, but 155 gigs. I gotta start clearing some room off my PS5 or get an external drive, because PS5 does not have enough install size. But like I said, I want to thank you guys all for hanging out. And I look forward to you guys next Monday too, 5 o'clock. This will be a continuing thing. And it'll be, chill, just hanging out, going over some of the news and talking generally park news, entertainment stuff, and all that. And then gotta do some housekeeping and figure out like setting up more of a schedule for everyone. Oh, Keck44 comes in at the end. Howdy, Keck. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're just ending off. Please rewatch if you have not. If you're curious about coming to the theme parks, this is all the information I have right now in terms of annual passes. If you have any questions, leave a comment below if you're watching this after the fact, and I will respond back in terms of the best way I can. You can always reach out to me on socials if you can find me. But this is Tom Zort, the Rogue Attraction, and I'm going to make myself some burgers and knishes for dinner. Yes, that's what I want to do. So thank you guys all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful week. See you tomorrow in Hollywood Studios in Galaxy's Edge. Maybe I'll wear my X-Wing helmet. Who knows? But besides that, tomorrow, 7 a.m., Tron merch video just dropping. And I am out of here. Don't be afraid to be the fool, everyone. And bye.